One man's trash is another man's treasure, as displayed with the interest of the king in this episode. Alright, so I felt like not a whole lot of progression happened in this episode. Not a whole lot happened in general. We got bits and pieces here and there of different things, but it wasn't mainly for like the main focus of what's going on. I felt as though we got more so, I guess, character development for a couple different things. First of all, the development of the king. He's actually enjoying, I think he enjoys, Gungi or whatever, but he's more so, I think, enjoying the challenge that this human is bringing to him. So I think that's where the development is coming from. Definitely I could see with the king as like slowly like, I'm actually enjoying myself. And I mean, while somebody might think, yo, you're enjoying playing some board game with some girl with boogers coming down her nose, he's having a blast. I definitely say that I like the development that we are getting with him. It's almost like he's getting slightly humanized with getting enjoyment out of it. The Morel and Cheetu fight, I liked how Morel outdid him, and I liked how it went. But I definitely feel as though there should have been like a clear victor. I definitely feel Morel or Cheetu should have died in that particular battle. More so Cheetu, because like I didn't see Morel losing that fight at all. Even based off the preview, I was like, there's something up with that. And the way he outsmarted him, it seemed a little bit weird. Like he turned into grass and slid away. That seemed a bit too silly. But I really felt as though with that particular battle, Cheetu should have been slain, and that should have been the end of Cheetu. Not he's going to hop away and get another power. I'm hoping Morel has some sort of plan to stop him from going and getting another power. But either way, that was something that kind of disappointed me. I wanted Cheetu to die. You're done. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see your Cheetu crusty ass no more. You're a baka. Baka. But no, he's still around. So that was something that disappointed me with the episode, definitely. I mean, we've been having this dude around for a while. The fight was set up. They were in there for like, what, 4 hours or something? Like, Morel just took like a nap and tricked this guy. So I was like, I wanted, this should have been, it was set up like there's going to be a clear victor, and there really wasn't. So that's my whole stance on that particular battle. Nove's ability, that is something that can definitely be used in many good situations. Like, yo, if the king is coming after you or some shit, somebody's coming after you and you need to evade, that is a great ploy to evade people and get away from people with all the different sections of the rooms that he can hide in. I think that that's a good escaping, maneuver in case people need to get away. I'm hoping that in like a really dire situation, he can definitely use that, because I think that that's a great maneuver to escape. I don't know necessarily battling it will help all that much. I mean, what we see based on when he's in the city and whatnot, he managed to, sneak around and grab the guy, I guess, the flying chimera or whatever, and take him down. But as far as like battling on a large scale, like, if he was fighting the king, for the most part, that's more of like a evading and, retreating type of thing. And like, I guess you could use it like if you're really sneaking around, but I don't know how well that would do in an offensive battle. So I was kind of like, it's a cool power if you need to get away, especially when you're fighting such a large threat. But how well would it, work? And it's something that is like, on a defense and on a retreat, it's good, but attacking-wise, I don't see it as being like the greatest offense. That lion's ability, that shit can be proven to be very deadly. All it takes, like, just imagine if the king, he does the king a favor and wipes his tail or some shit, wipes his ass, I don't know, does him a favor, and he knows one of his abilities. Oh my god, that lion guy could prove to be something crazy. I mean, I don't see it getting to that level. I don't see like that lion guy becoming the next big king. I could see him getting killed by the actual king himself, Meruem. But I don't necessarily see the lion guy getting up there. But that could be a very good power, that ability to, copy one's ability as long as he does them a favor and knows the name or has seen the technique. Because that would be like, holy shit, he can take the best moves out there. But I just don't know. I don't see. He just seems like too much of a low tier guy to really get to that like boss status like, Meruem is. Overall animation of this episode, I'm really glad. I haven't really been commentating on the animation these past few episodes ever since we had to change, because I was weary whether or not the animation was going to dip. But the fight with Morel and Cheetu, it was looking beautiful. Everything was looking nice. So I'm glad that the animation has still been holding up. So that means Madhouse is not going to let this ship sink. And I'm definitely, happy about that. Overall episode, it was an average episode. We had bits and pieces here or there, but definitely I wish I got more. I wish there would have been a decisive winner and a death or, clear defeat between Cheetu and Morel. Maybe he would have just knocked Cheetu the hell out and dragged Cheetu into that portal or some shit with Nove. So definitely it was an average episode, but it had some good bits in there. So I'm going to give this one 5 out of 10 average. It had some good bits, some slight progression in character development, but it definitely wasn't like some of the past episodes where it was just like major stuff. And once again, it's just like, I definitely see as though Tagashi wants to go into every little nook and cranny with every ant that he's, introduced in this arc, and that's probably why it hasn't been majorly progressing, and we're getting like more of the small stuff, although we are getting bits and pieces with the King's development. But yeah, overall average episode, 5 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think. First of all, Meruem, where do you see him going after this? I don't see him completely doing a 180 to the side of justice just because he really enjoys having a challenge playing Gungi, but I could definitely see him being slightly more humanized by the acts that is happening with, this said girl, whatever. I can't call her a girl. This girl, well, woman, it seems as though, because she has a backstory as well. Sounds very tragic regarding, her daughter. So I'm interested to see where all this is going to go. But again, average episode, wish more would have happened, definitely, because it was like, felt a bit slow paced as far as like the amount of big major stuff. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you want to know more about that girl, because, or that woman once again, because she seems as though she has a really deep story, and I'm really interested to hear what happened in her life and what led her to where she is right now, and also to see the development between her and King, because it's looking real interesting. But I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.